Hi everyone, it's Sherry and Laura, and here we're going to do a few exercises for people who are sitting in a chair. So if you're feeling like you want to do something, we got some good music, toe tapping. Let's start with that, tap some toes. It's going to be super easy. Look at your posture. Let's go to heels. Heels up now, so bounce that. Sit up nice and straight. Nice deep breaths in through the mouth and out through the nose. Pull your shoulders back now, heel toe. Sing along. Excellent. It helps regulate your breathing, so sing away. Now let's roll those ankles side to side. There shouldn't be any weight on your legs. You're just rolling the ankles. So let's do a roll that goes around so your toe is on the ground and around. It feels weird.
It does.
Let's go the other way. Keep singing. Nice deep breaths. Think about your posture. Other side. Let's circle around. Nice deep breaths. Other way around. Relax those and stomp your feet if you can. If you need to put your hands under your legs to lift, go ahead. But remember to keep that chest up. And on the right side, heel toe. Let's pat your legs. Woo! Other side. We just want to get ourselves nice and warm, and let's rock them side to side again. Think about your posture. Let's sit up nice and straight. Now, from side to side, I just want you to give your leg a little flicking it out of joint, just giving it a little kind of a shake. So we're going to get ready for the next song now. Remember to sing along if you know the words. It's really good for you.
Shoulders back.
Yep.
Stop.
So let's sit up nice and straight. Make sure you're on a nice hard seat. And lift one leg and let's circle the toe around there. Sing it for us, Patsy. That's right. And the other way. Oh, that feels good. Let's do the other foot. Lift it up. Remember the leg that's resting. Let's keep it a ways out from the body. Always making sure that the foot is flat. And the other way. Bring it down. And I'm going to get you in 4 motions to move your legs out, out, in, out, out, in, out, in. Sing along. Just get that rhythm. Nice and easy. Now make sure when you're lifting them out, let's go as wide as we can. Give it a push with your hand. In, out, out. In, out. Now this time when we're in, give it a rest because you're going to go heel, heel. Stretch that leg right out. You don't have any weight on it, so feel free to stretch it right out.
Shoulders up.
That's right. Don't forget about that. Tummy nice and tight. Remember your breathing. Let's leave the legs for a second. Let's adjust your bum on your chair. So hopefully you're on a chair where your legs are nice and straight out, knees from the hips. I want you to think about how you're breathing. So let's put your hands kind of on your hips so that you can feel your waist. And I want you to lift your back so you're sitting nice and straight. Pull your shoulders back. Deep breath in. Fill your stomach and relax. And again. And out. And you're going to stretch your legs a little bit wider on either side. Give yourself a nice firm planting so you can feel your weight on your legs if you push forward. Now I just want you to relax your shoulders. Shake it up. And the shoulders up and down, down, up, down. Yeah, good one. Now let's go forward, back, back.
Oh, I can feel that there.
Yeah. We're gonna be lifting that chest up. Let's get some chest muscles. Take a deep breath. I want you to put your hands beside you on the chair. And hopefully you can see yourself in the mirror. If not, I want you to look at your shoulder and lift the arms. Try to get the elbows just to shoulder level, not past. And look to your alignment because you want your elbows in line with the shoulder. Nice and straight. There we go. Good one.
And squeeze your fist when you're coming up.
Yeah, don't make it a wasted movement. Bring it up. Hold the arms like that so you're like a puppet. Turn them up. Ready? Now you're going to reach, fingers right out and squeeze. But you only want to squeeze to shoulder level. So move, baby. Let's look at those pipes. And up and down. But reach and squeeze.
Squeeze.
That's right. And try and keep that nice square. You don't want to bring your hands in. They're staying up out to the side. Really squeeze.
Elbows shoulder height.
That's right. Palms up when you come up and squeeze it down. Now hold it here. You're going to bring them around. And you can rest your hand right here. Relax your shoulders. And on one side, palm to the ceiling. Let's push. That's right. Work those triceps. Remember to keep that shoulder relaxed. Bring it down from here. Let's do the other side now. Kick it out. Keep that shoulder relaxed. Palms out. Nice deep breaths. Let's do them together. Push. Now when you do this, lean slightly forward. Just slightly. Pull your tummy in. Keep your back tight. Bring them down. Give those shoulders a shake.
Oh, that feels good.
That's right. Now anyone who's just starting, you can quit now. That's a good little stint you did there. That was 3 songs. So I encourage you to fast forward if you can and get the last 2 songs, which will be stretching songs. I recommend it for anyone. If you feel like keeping on going just because you want to hear the music and see what the heck we're doing, then carry on. We're going to do a little bit of waist work. So what I want you to do is plant your feet just past your shoulder width apart, nice and flat. And your posture, I want you to sit up nice and straight. It's great if you can get a side view of yourself. If not, try to get someone else in the room to tell you if you're slouching. So you want to lift up the rib cage, pull your tummy in tight, and you're going to start with just this little twist. And as you see Sherry doing, she's not doing a huge twist. It's a little small twist.
Feel it back here.
Yes, and you don't want to affect the spine. You're not turning the spine. If we wanted to turn this, yes.
Not that.
That's right. It's just the oblique muscles that we're working right now between the rib cage and your hip bones. Now let's take a deep breath. Let's bring your feet a step in. Bring your butt a little closer to the edge of the chair. And you're going to take a deep breath. If you have high blood pressure, do not reach your hands above your head. You can keep your hands on your shoulders. And what you're going to do is one at a time, lift and twist. But notice we're not bending over. We're just simply trying to lift and twist. Because as we do this, we're shortening the distance between our rib cage and our hip bone, which is where our oblique muscles, that are the side muscles that give you that nice waistline.
Not this. This is wrong.
That's right.
Right.
Nice tall.
Chest up.
Let's bring it in. Take a deep breath. And stretch it down. I want you to round the back out like a cat. Round that back. You can grab the back of your legs and pull back. Round it out. Sitting up nice and straight. When you take a deep breath, you should feel that across the obliques. I want you to just press the chest out. Now suck it in. Press the chest up. suck it in.
So hold your chest out, back straight.
And then relax it back. Just take a deep breath. Gonna get you to get yourself out on the edge of your seat again. Hold on tight. On one side, point your toe, and I want you to lift. Here we go. Yeah, clap for the Wolfman. Now watch your upper body. It should be staying nice and stiff. Nothing moves. You have a glass of juice on your head. Other side.
And if you can only do an inch off the ground, that's okay.
Yeah.
The higher you get, the higher you can go.
When we first started, we couldn't even lift our feet off the ground. We were just dreaming we were doing that. And next week we were an inch. We've come a long way, baby. And bring it down, and on the other side, make sure you're way front on your chair and bring your heel to your bum and out. Bum and out. Straight out, straight out. There you go. It's like you have a hinge in your knee. Now what you're going to do is turn your knee to the side, same leg, and out to the side. If you have to hold your leg to support it, do. If you can't straighten your leg all the way, that's okay. Just give it a little kick. No, no. Now bring it down and in. And on the other side, heel to bum and out. Like that hinge in the knee. Watch your posture. Don't forget about your back and your tummy tight. Sit up nice and straight. There you go. She said, I don't want to know. I was dreaming I was dancing. What about you? Let's bring that leg out to the side. And let's do our thing there. What are we doing there? What are we doing? Out to the side. That's for the Wolfman. Till the day you die. And bring it in. Should be able to feel that all down the inside of your thighs. Let's take a deep breath. You can wiggle back maybe an inch. While you take a deep breath, point one toe. You're going to go across and back. Across and back. And eventually you'll be able to cross that right over. Other side. Watch your posture. Nice deep breath. She said, I don't want to know.
Oh, you know she was digging you, but she was taking
Just bring it in the center. I want you to point your toes. Bring it so your heels are together, knees as wide as you can, and in and out. And use your hands if you want harder work. So push against those hands.
Push. Push. And if you can only do this, that's okay.
Yeah, you can do it without your hands.
Eventually you'll be able to open up the hips.
Right. Let's bring it in and heels down. I want you to push one heel out, one knee bend, and slowly bend forward. Feel it stretch all the way through the calf. Really pull that toe up.
Yeah, you can feel it in the back of your leg.
Stay there, and the other leg. Chest up. I don't want you bringing your head down, rounding your back. That's right. Chest up. So we got one knee bent. Let's get that foot out in front. Make sure you can see your full foot. Bring it up. Let's give them a shake. Now, if you think that you can stand up and you want to go further and keep taking it to another level, remember this is meant to act slowly. The first 3 songs, if you can get through the first 3 songs, that's excellent. So, you know, really watch yourself if you can in a mirror, because it's really important that you're doing all these things, sitting straight, holding yourself right, looking at how Sherry's moving her legs, and because sometimes we don't know what our body's doing. Sometimes I look at Sherry and I have no idea what she's doing. I'm sure she's thinking the same thing about me. So it's always good to help each other. If you see someone doing something wrong, or if you have questions, go ahead and ask them. So for this one, I want you to put your hands on the side of your chair. This is a little more advanced, because what we do is exactly this. We stand up and we sit down. We stand up We sit down, but never lock your knees when you're getting up. Make sure your knees are always flexed.
Push on your knees too,
Oh,
right?
definitely. Keep your hands on your thighs, support your back, because you're going to find when you first start doing it, you're going to be trying to rely on momentum to get you up and down.
Push on your legs. Protect your back.
That's right. Always supporting the back. Even when you get strong, you can still do it.
And never lock your knees, guys.
That's right. Always bent. Let's sit it down, and I want you to think about this. When you get up and down off your chair every day, you do it once, and then you go do what you're doing. Maybe you sit down again in 20 minutes, but you don't take the time to sit and do a set of 12 or 16. Let's do them again. Up and down. And if you want, you can pretend you're playing a tambourine. Whatever works for you, you can sing along. But you have to think that if you start doing a few of these in a row, it's not going to be such an effort to get up every time because you're actually working those muscles, not just once or twice sporadically during the day.
Yeah, my legs are burning. It's good for you.
Right? So bring it down. Give your legs a shake. Bring them right out. Just shake them up a bit. You can rub your knees if you feel it in the knees. You did good work, boy. You probably stood up and down more times than you do in a day. Right? I want you to stand up. Just slightly give your legs a shake. And the reason we're doing this is just to loosen everything up. And remember, we're doing something a little more advanced. So if you're used to just sitting and doing nothing, you don't have to do anything. We're just going to lift the heels side to side. What we're doing here is just shifting our weight side to side and getting used to keeping these knees flexed. Always soft knees. If you've ever skied, you know when you do the moguls, you got to have those soft knees. Surfing, skateboarding. So let's keep those soft knees, rock it side to side. Now you're going to take it a step further, you're going to step touch, step touch, step touch. Woo, look at us go. You can swing the arms.
If you have to grab a chair or a countertop to balance on, no problem.
That's right, just hang on. You can hang on to the back of the chair. So I'll put it here in the chair so you can do that. This is a dance partner. Woo! Now when you do your step touch, you can, instead of touching that foot, let's lift the knee out to the side.
Heel.
Twist it out, turn that hip out. Just want to do it as much as you can comfortably. You don't have to add the arms, but if you feel like it, go ahead. Okay, now you're going to do a step touch again. Step touch. Only instead of the touch, and you can be holding a counter, we're going to do a knee up. So it's step and knee, step, knee, step, knee, step, knee. And you don't have to lift it very high. It could just be that you're lifting your foot off the ground. Because the height will come, you'll get stronger, you'll get more comfortable. So now give yourself a big stretch up and a deep breath. If you have high blood pressure, you're only stretching your hands to here, not above the head. Let's do a little bit of hip side to side just to loosen it up. Remember your knees.
You don't know how you met me.
Okay, let's take a deep breath. We're going to push, push. So you could be holding the counter, but you're lifting that heel and pushing towards it. There you go. Push.
Just like slalom skiing, guys.
And you can swing your arms if you want. Whatever you feel like. You can snap your fingers. You may as well get right into it. You don't want it to seem like work. This is the best way to get fit because it's kind of fun. It shares a lot of fun anyway. Let's walk on the spot. Now it's the same thing, only we're going to do a heel to the front. Yeah, hang on to something. There you go. You can have the counter beside you. Remember not to lock the knee you're standing on. We're just trying to get a little bit of motion, mobility. And by keeping our knees bent, we're making our muscles do all the work. Now let's tap our toe behind. Tap behind now. Tap behind now. See, it's so fun, you don't even know. It doesn't even seem like work. You just want to do it. That's right. Okay, so now we've done them every way. we've done them front, back, and side. So let's go to the side again. Look at us. Woo! Pull that toe up.
Oh yeah, toe up, sorry.
Doesn't matter. No, it's just for fun, you guys. We're not actually in a competition. We were just kidding about the $1 million.
And hold on to something if you don't have balance.
That's right.
You don't want anyone to fall.
And let's do it to the front now. Let's push the hands if you can. If you can push one hand, push one hand. And then change hands if you're holding something. You can do them fast or short, whatever you want. It's not about that. You're actually working your legs. Just touch it back. You can pull your arms back if you want. Like, oh yeah, let's get those in tight. Sherry's crazy now. She's working out hard.
Pull.
That's right. You can bring your elbows up and pull it up here.
Pull. Pull.
There you go.
You don't have to do that. Keep your arms still if the cardio's not good.
Or if you can't get the foot, let's give it a kick out the front now. So now you guys, you got this, because this is just an advanced move from, remember we were doing it, kicking to the side now. We were doing a touch before, but now we're so good. We are actually kicking up.
Hold on if you don't have balance.
Totally. Use your arms if you want to work harder, whatever you feel comfortable with. It's just about getting that motion in the legs. Just kick back, just a little poof, poof. You don't have to kick back far, it's just that little step. And the thing is, once you get these steps, don't even think about the arms. The arms will just come natural. Just concentrate on getting the steps. We're going to do it.
Chest up.
And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. If you're singing, then you're breathing, so that's a good thing. Let's bring them out to the side. And where we started, just side to side. Shift that way. Else like me. Okay, now we're going to do something that Sherry thinks we can do. A step together, step, touch.
And again, you can do this balancing on a counter, guys.
Yes, you can. So we start with our regular step touch. And what we're going to do after we get going is instead of just doing one step, we're going to step for 2 steps. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If I count every step, it's actually 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you want to think about it as step together, step touch. Step together, step touch.
Step together, step touch. Step together, step touch. Step together, step touch. Step together, step touch.
It feels pretty good. Does it feel good for you, Sherry?
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you want to twist the toe out to the side? Woo! So it's still the same thing, only instead of doing a step together, step touch, we do a step together, step turn. Turning that toe out to the side.
And
Woo!
the leg that goes out is the direction you're going to start moving in.
Right?
Leg, go right.
Woo!
Left leg, go left. Right leg.
Just work on that, sing your song. We're going to get really crazy in weaker toes. Sherry's going to show you how to make a turn. But right now, we're just going to lift our knees. So it's the same thing, only the knee comes up. Wow. Yeah, ladies, you got this. Man, if you can do this, you are one groovy dude.
And if you can only do just a little lift, that's okay, as long as you're doing it leg out. No.
Yeah, you can actually tap your toe to lift that knee if you want. Now you're going to do it with a kick. Woo! But not a huge swinging kick. We don't want to kick that leg out of joint. It can just be a little kick, or it can be a big kick. The main thing is that you're keeping your upper body straight. So if you're doing it in a real small space, which you can almost do it on the spot, you want to watch that the leg is coming up, but the body is staying straight. Right? Excellent, people. Let's go back to just the step together, step touch. Now, if you can get the feet, you can add a clap. Woo! Sunshiny day. Listen us, we're actually looking for singing jobs. Let's turn that toe out. Woo! All right, people, I think you've got the step together, step touch. Just lift that knee. We're gonna add some big arms to it in a week or two, people, so get used to this. Let's give that little kick. Woo! Yeah, kick it out there. All right, you guys feeling good? Feeling like you want to do another song?
Sure, never stop though. Always just keep moving.
Yeah, always keep moving. You don't want your blood to pool. Even if you're getting a drink, just walk on the spot.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how slow your movement is. Like you're gonna feel the burn. I can feel it here. So just take it easy.
That's right. Now we're gonna sort of do the same thing we did in the last song. Only instead of going side to side, you're gonna go forward and back. And it starts off with just 1, 2, tap, 1, 2, tap, 1, 2, tap. Step together, step, touch. Step together, step, touch. Step together, step, touch. Step together, step, touch.
Got it.
It's okay, we're just gonna do that for a second. It's the same as we did to the side. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can kick that heel out, yeah. And I want you to really bend the knee that you're standing on. Good work. Now let's bring the knee up. 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. If you want to add the arms, you can, but by all means, just stick to the step. Don't feel confused, just sing along. Listen to the music.
Shoulders straight.
Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Let's give a kick now. Woo! Make sure your body's nice and straight. It's just the leg that's being kicked. Don't bend over.
Oh, my sweetness, would you meet me in the hallway?
It's no fun.
Twice on the flight.
That's right.
Gonna show.
Bring it out. We're not doing the arm moves. They're gonna get all confused and be like, what was she doing? What was she doing? I'm just kidding. But after you guys do it for a couple of weeks, you'll be amazed. Jerry is gonna add all the arms in for you so you can get that extra workout. Now what you're doing here is a squat up, squat up. But not locking the knees, just simply squatting up. If you want, you can knock. Let's bring it up.
March.
Right on the spot. If you want, you can have the arms. Now, big lift. Lift.
Relax.
But don't stop moving.
Nope. And even if it's just little bits, doesn't
Yeah, you can do this. It's hard to stop moving once you're listening to the music. So even if you just want to do this and sing, it's better than not doing anything. You've already got your blood circulating. If you got areas where you want to lose fat, give yourself a good fat push. Okay, now this is a little more advanced, but you can do a step. So this is kind of a 2-step slash the pony.
So down, this is us polka. Hop.
You can use the arms if you want, and you don't have to bounce. It can simply be a walk. Okay, and on the one side, I want you to do a heel toe so that one knee is flexed. Heel toe and bring it up. If you can be holding the counter. Down, I want you to just give your twist. Conscious of your knees and your posture. On the other side, let's do the heel toe. And up. One more thing, I got a big slip daddy. And down, and just, so your heels are off the ground and it's heel to the center. If you can't twist, you can do this. Turning the heel right in. Turn that heel in. There you go. Twist. Twist. And in. Bring it down. Now you're not twisting your legs. I just want your butt side to side. Hands on your knees. If you're supporting your back and up, take a nice deep breath. Let's keep walking. Let's take a deep breath. Now these are the last 2 songs. And so I always tell people, if you're going to do anything, do the first 3 and then come to the stretch songs. Or if you want to skip through a few, try and get to these last couple of songs so that you're taking a nice slow down and stretching some of the muscles that you've worked. If you feel really sore in those muscles at all, means you have a bit of a lactic acid buildup. And the only way to get rid of that is to kind of rub it. So if you've worked anywhere where you think you might be sore, now's a good chance to give it a rub. And give it a little pat. It stimulates the blood to that area, gets the circulation going. Nice deep breath all over. Let's get the body tingling up. Nice deep breath in and out. And take a deep breath in. Whew. Relax down. Now we really haven't done any abdominal work. So what I'm going to get you to do is take a deep breath, and if you can, stand in a bathroom mirror. I want you to flex your knees, and I want you to just think about your pelvis coming under and out, under and out. You want to turn to the side so they can really see what you're doing there. So she's not moving her whole body, just her bum. So your knees stay bent, yeah, and the bum comes in and out. Good job. So now what we're going to do is hold that in nice and tight and think about the upper body. So push your chest up to the ceiling, butt squeezed under, and now bring the chest down like you're trying to touch your rib cage to your hip bones. And up and down. Breathe in as you come up and out as you come down.
Squeeze your tummy and your butt.
Right? Really think about Sherry, now we're going to add both of them. So now your bum relaxes back, chest out, and together squeeze. Out and squeeze. And so many times we are breathing wrong. You have to think when you breathe in, you should be filling your stomach full of air. So breathe in as you come out, and exhale, sucking the stomach in, depleting it of air as you blow out. And take a deep breath in. Give your body a shake. Now your isometric contraction for your legs there, people, as well as working your abdominals. And let's take a deep breath. Now if you have that chair handle, you can grab the back of the chair. And what I'm going to get you to do is bend one knee, one closest to the chair. And I'm going to get you to bend the other knee. And what I want you to do is have it behind this knee. So what you're doing actually is trying to push it back in line with this knee and straight up. Now the error of doing this is that a lot of people will bring their knee forward to do it.
Don't do that.
No, it's back behind this knee. That's why I say every time, tuck behind the knee and up. And up.
And keep your shoulders up. Bum in.
That's right. Go down and let's switch sides. So again, bending the leg you're standing on and bring the knee behind the knee. Watch yourself in the mirror as it comes right up to the side. Nice work. You should be able to feel that all the way up into the love handles of your lower back. Take a deep breath. You can rest on the edge of your chair now. Let's sit it down again.
This seems like a long workout. Dad and Maxine and everybody else is going to be watching this. But if you repeatedly do this every day, within a week or two, you're going to make it through with no problem. You're going to find more height in your legs, more strength, right?
And even if you just start with the first 3 songs and then fast forward to the last 2 for this stretching part, you've started with 5 songs. And each time you do it or you feel like you want to do more, you can add them together. But never skip the first 2 songs or the last 2 songs. So important to warm your body before you stretch. And so important to stretch so we don't get lactic acid buildup and we're not sore. So let's take a deep breath.
Even if you can only go this side.
That's right.
And keep your shoulders back and pull.
Yeah, let's do the other side. Same thing. If you can barely lift your foot foot off the floor, it doesn't matter. You're at where you're at. You're safe. You're in your own house. There's no judgment. Just pull it till you can feel it stretch for you. Everybody's different. And bring it down. And I want you to stretch one leg out. And now I want you to lock the knee. But when you come forward, I want you to sit yourself up as straight as you can. And I don't want you to round your back. It's not about getting to that leg. It's simply about extending your chest as far out as you can.
The back of the leg.
Yeah. And just press forward as far as you can without injuring yourself. Everybody's pain level. You don't want to be in pain. It should feel good, like you're stretching your muscle.
Toe pulled up,
Yeah.
chest forward, back straight.
Other side, let's stretch it out. And again, let's keep this foot flat and out. In front, toe up. And slowly pressing the chest forward, chin out, nice flat back. Feel that stretch, breathe into it. Bring yourself up. You're going to take a deep breath. I want you to lift one leg and pull it out to the side. Watch your posture. If you feel like you can stretch that leg out, go ahead. Bring it down. And on the other side, stretch that leg out to
Even
the
if it's only
side.
that much, or that much, it's okay.
Oh
Pull it out.
gosh. Every stretch is different for every person. Taking a deep breath, stretching your arms up above your head as high as you can. I want you to stretch to one side slowly and to the other side. Give your hands a shake. Give yourselves a hand. That's 37 minutes of good fun,
There you go,
people. Good
guys.
fun.
You can do it. Just keep going.
That's right. Thanks for joining in.